Hi everyone, this is Angie Britt. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I run a blog, and you can find me at www.happilyevercrafter.net. You'll want to go ahead and subscribe to both this channel and over at the blog so you don't miss out on the exciting things I have coming over the next few months. Lots of holiday project ideas that you don't want to miss, so just quickly subscribe to either one or both, and that way you'll stay in the loop. Today's video is number 2 in the series called Merry Mondays. This is where I'm going to be featuring lots of different card ideas, maybe holiday tags, gift packaging. The list goes on and on, so you definitely don't want to miss me on Mondays. Let's go ahead and get started. This card is, I'll show you right here. Really cute, simple. I'm going to try to focus on keeping it pretty simple for you. This is going to be an easy one to recreate. It has lots of dimension and it's just super cute. So we're going to start with the Festival of Trees stamp set. Again, this is another photopolymer stamp set that Stampin' Up! Came out with. It is a set of 13 completely clear, as you can see through there, stamps. It actually is part of a bundle, and you can get 15% off if you purchase both the stamp set and the tree punch. There you go. And I'll leave the item code right here for you so that you can write that down and maybe put that on your next order. So let's get started. First, you're going to start with a piece of crumb cake cardstock that I've already cut and scored, and it is 5.5 inches. 8.5. You score it right down the middle at 4.25 inches. We'll fold that up, and that is our card base. So we'll set that aside because we're going to do the other parts next. Next, you'll cut a piece of old olive cardstock, and that piece is going to be 3.25 inches by 4.25. I've already cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I ran that through the Big Shot with the Decorative Dots embossing folder, and that's what we have left with. Isn't that cute and bumpy? And what's really cute is that it kind of looks like snowfall, so I thought that was really cute with the trees. So we'll layer that right on top of the green. There we go. And next, let's see, we can go ahead and put our ribbon on. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and, not again, we are going to go ahead and just tie a little knot right on the front here. And I'm leaving it on the spool of ribbon, so I'm not going to waste any bit of my ribbon here. I'll just fold that. Tie it in a cute little knot using my ribbon scissors. Let's see, I've already put adhesive back here, so let's see if I can get it off my... There we go. You have to trim up the ends there. And because I already put adhesive back there, I'm going to go ahead and put this right onto my card. This is a really great card if you want to, if you give out Christmas cards each year, because it goes together really super quick. You don't need a lot of different materials or supplies, and again, the result is a really cute, the result is a super cute Christmas card that anyone would love to get. So we'll put this aside, and we will go ahead and do our trees. Okay, so we are going to use a piece of Whisper White cardstock again. And what I'm going to do, and I did not do this last week because those snowflakes were pretty fine. They were pretty thin. And so I didn't really need it. The images came out just beautifully. Honestly, I haven't even tried this without this technique, so these may be okay. But because they are solid, more solid than the snowflakes were, I thought we'll just go ahead and use this this little tip that I'm going to give you. If you're having a hard time getting crisp images with your photopolymer stamps, try using a foam mat underneath your cardstock. Stampin' Up! This is actually the mat that you purchase to do paper piercing. But, and in fact, as you can probably see on there, yeah, lots of tiny little holes. I have not found that to be a problem for me, so that's what I'm using. So we'll put that down on your workspace. Put your Whisper White on top. We're going to ink up this kind of polka dotted tree from this set with the Old Olive ink. And I will say that I'm actually still using quite a few of the older style inks that Stampin' Up! Had. I have some new ones and I love them, but I couldn't really justify tossing my old ones out in order to replace them with all of brand new ones. So until these run out and they're not working for me anymore, I'm going to go ahead and keep them. But that was one issue I thought I might have with the older style ink, because it's not that foam top, but these ink up really good. So we'll go ahead and stamp that on here. Now, here's the neat thing. Because these are completely clear, you can see right where you want to add that detail. You can see right through the stamp. So it takes the guesswork right on out of it. There's no guessing. You see right through there. So I'm going to stick those little polka dots on a block, ink up with real red ink, line them up right in there, and there we go. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead while we've got this out, and I'm going to go and do the next tree. Now this one I did a tad bit different. I inked up in the Old Olive, and I stamped off one time, and now I'll stamp again, and it just creates a lighter tone of the Old Olive ink. Again, we will go ahead and we'll jazz it up a bit, and I'm going to ink it up in the real red. Lay that right on top. And now we've got some really cute little garland, and we're going to use that new punch to punch those trees out, making that super easy. Not having to worry about getting straight lines or getting into the corners. You just flip over that punch, line up your tree, and pop it out. So we'll put this all to the side here. Coming along very nicely. This is, like I said, a really quick and simple card. So we are going to use dimensionals to pop these trees up to give some nice dimension. We'll use 2 on here. Get them both ready. And what I did was I went ahead and did this tree that's in the front first. That way I can line up where I want that to go. Whoa. That looks pretty good. And then I tucked that tree right behind. And we're almost finished. Let's check that out there. Okay, you could end right there, but what I went ahead and did is use the greeting that comes with the set. And we are going to put, let's see, it says, A Merry Little Wish. So, I've already have that mounted. We are going to ink that up in the Old Olive ink. Stamp that on to Whisper White. We're going to use the Stampin' Up! Slot Punch again. This is one of the older style punches. They've since gotten, like the tree punch there, much thinner. But again, if it's not broken, why replace it? So I'm still using the old style. One of these days I'll be all switched over. Little by little. So we went ahead and punched that out. Again, it makes it so easy. You just flip it over, line it right up. I'm going to put a little adhesive on the back. Make sure it's all on the right side there. Line it up here at the bottom. Making sure I actually went ahead and went off the edge just a little bit. Tack that down. Use my paper snips. And trim that off. And you have a very cute, simple, but nobody would know it's that simple, Christmas card. Thank you so much for joining me for card number 2 in the Merry Monday card series. Make sure you subscribe. Again, head over to my blog. That's www.happilyevercrafter.net. You won't miss any of the fun projects I have planned. And thank you very much for stopping by today. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.